What's up? How is everybody? Been a busy day. Busy. Who we got in here? We got Tony Bladen Wells. We got Sippy Dog, Mr. James, and Bubba ZDC. What's up, fellas? Hope everybody's all right today. This cold day. So, this is new. Yeah. Don't get old. It's a trap. So, went to the eye doctor yesterday and got new prescription. Well, he thought that because they were the way they were, that he should back off my close up for my contacts, and then just told me to get some readers for up close stuff. So here we are, looking like Grandpa Jenkins, as Alicia has jokingly said. So yeah, you will see the old man glasses here and there. So ain't no big deal. I don't care. So here we are. So today we have quite a um, cornucopia of projects. Um, got some organizers we're gonna get stamped up and tooled, um, and then I'm gonna let them dry and then dye them. And then we've got some slips, and then something new. I've been out here for I don't know, probably an hour or so, uh, designing this. That right there. So this is not the knife. This is a same size. Supposed to be the same as a case buffalo. I think my camera's flip flopped. So the guy wants to EDC a buffalo and a cross draw. So that's what this is right here. Is a cross draw. The back piece, the leather's going to come up over it to give some comfort. But that's it. Cross draw. It's gonna go on the left hand side where he can pull it with his left, open it with the right. So yeah, that's it. So I actually have it cut out already. Here it is. We'll go on to that, and then got a couple of slips just depending on time. Both orders. So um while we're kind of bringing everybody in, well, there's James Thompson. Rod, what's up, Rod? Brother Cliff, I'm glad you made it on time this time, brother. Hope everybody is doing well. Show off some of last week's stuff that we started. Here is Rod. He's actually in here. Rod Outdoors. This is his slip for him. Orange and yellow stitching. Super nice. Really like that color combination. I'm not a huge yellow guy, but it pops. So this is that new. Um, I don't know how to get to turn like all the autofocus or focus or let's see here. Settings maybe? No. Uh, I'll have to fool with it some more. Booking, Dropbox, Amazon. Thought there might be um I thought there might be like settings for the camera anyway. So this one is done, got it wrapped up. It's all burnished on the edges. I'm gonna go back over it and burnish just a little bit more, smooth it out. But yeah, there's that one. And then here is one of the skull slips with that new geometric on the back. This one's actually available, guys. If you're interested in it, if you get it while you're the live, we'll say 60 because I sat down and like paid attention to how much time it takes for me to do these slips, and for it to make sense for me, these slips are going to start being 70, the super custom. Well, actually all of them, doesn't matter if it's stamped, custom, whatever. So this one's available. Today is 60 shipped. Anytime after that's going to be 70. So it's yellow and tan, got the cool maker's mark on the back. And then this one I still have to lace it, so it's going to get the green lace like you've seen me do before, and it's going to go all the way around. But the kicker on this one is it's got a pocket clip. So this guy wanted to be able to carry it inside of his pocket or on his belt. So use some of that light green Italian veg tan that I had. This is actually double stitched. It's not the cleanest. I should have done it a different way, but it's actually two threads instead of just the one, just because there's going to be a lot of stress on that. So I wanted to make it strong. So yeah, that'll get laced up in green and it'll be good to go. So those are the projects from last week. Without further ado, what's up, Jim? Slip Joint Sawyer is in the house. All right. What's up, Matt? Hope you're all right. So the two of these, I'm in a little kind of I guess, a group, a Facebook chat group. It's just two of us or three of us. We're all kind of leather enthusiasts, I guess you can say. So these two, I had traded one, and then one of the other guys bought one because he wants to make them. And he's like, "Make me one," and he paid for it. Make me one so he could figure out how they go together, and then I'm gonna send him uh, the pattern as well, because I mean the pattern is a public pattern. It's not like it's a secret or anything I come up with. Now I have tweaked mine to fit my own needs. So there's that one, a little K and S on that. Let's see, look at that way better. I don't know. I'll have to figure out. I don't know. I'll look washed out, but I don't like that either. Melanoma Matt. So one fella has the initials of K and S, the other one is Q and R. So get those in. Actually, one of the guys we actually refer to as Q, which is kind of funny. One of my favorite Star Trek characters. Yike! What up, Yike? Forever Yike. Typical Mike mistake. Stamped that backwards, or stamped it that Q. Daggum. So you can kind of see sideways. It should have been. So I'm gonna have to make this piece over again, which ain't no big deal. It's what you get for not paying attention. That's how it should have been. So ain't no big deal. I can do that one uh, after the live or something. So, and then these do need my maker's mark stamp on the back. So we do have the, oh hell, let's look here. I was gonna try to show y'all. I guess I'll just have to do it like this. So I've got uh my press right there. So when I'm off to the side working, that's what I'm doing. Goober. So all I'm going to do is just do a maker's mark kind of in the center. I'll have to go back and there we go. Put my old man glasses on. What's how do you get your hair so full and shiny? Ha! Good Irish genes, I guess, Rod. I don't know. I just use regular old. Well, I use Selsun Blue now for some other reasons, but I just use regular old Head and Shoulders for the longest time. There we go. There's our maker's marks. So we'll set these off to the side and come back to them. And do y'all want to get some slips laid out, or do you want to get started on this cross draw for this buffalo? Either one. We're going to do them all, or try to. Mike Adams, what's up? Me and Mike Adams have been talking quite a bit here recently. Been enjoying it. Glad you could make it in, Mike. So slips or cross draw. Nige. You know what? We'll do this cross draw. I've been wanting to get into this one since I cut the leather out. I'll tell you what we will do while we're letting that dry. Doing another Celtic knot slip, and then the other one's a skull. Actually, just like that yellow and brown one, except for it's a little bigger. So we'll go ahead and get the get that leather uh cased out. Yes, sir. Been enjoying that, Mike. Been nice. Been nice to I don't want to say change of pace because I like all the groups that I'm a part of, but you add another bit of conversation that maybe they haven't heard all the stories or anything. It's always nice. So setting up my wing dividers for a 1/4 inch. Y'all seen it do me 1,000 times. I've already got my kind of my border here. Our tooling's going to be in here, and then everything else is going to be plain. So now what we'll do is we'll take. You can see, right? Say I was rushed getting out here today, but I kind of lost track. Me and Alicia were in there chit chatting. Like crap, I gotta go. I'll have to do that with the knife. Is that the big one? Where's the big one? There's the big one. So just laid out my tooling window, I guess you could say. We'll just go in. Our swivel knife. So, and then there's that. So, and he is going to do, oh, what was his initials again? Oh, I drew it on the SD as his initials. See some slips. I've already showed you slips, Tony. Dadgum. Here's some more. Here they are again. There's some slips, Tony. Just for you, buddy. This one's for sale. $60 shipped to your door. 60 US if the guys in the UK want it. It's what I think it's 50 euros. And we'll show this one again. That was really cool. Going to do another one of these on one of these other slips. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and at least get our letters done. Maybe I won't mess this up. S D. This guy's name is Scooter. I met him on one of the new-ish Facebook groups. I don't know. Pawpaw's Knife Shop. He's seen some of my work on that page and was kind of wanting something. So we talked about it and I drew some stuff out and we showed some pictures and this is what we come up with. So here we are. This is going to be tricky to make look right. Probably not gonna matter. Almost wonder if I should move it down to there and move that one up to there. I don't know. It'd be S and D. What do y'all think? What's up, Nate Dogg? I don't know. I think I like that. And that'll still be all right to do my border. And then I'm gonna thought about doing a basket stamp, but I really think it needs to be oh, that's right. I have another border to do on this one because they're doing the thin blue line around the outside in blue. I totally forgot about that. I should have laid that out a different way. Ain't no big deal. Just I should have done it a little bit ago while before I cut it. It's easier to lay out. That's what happens. I get to talking and get about what's going on around me. Make sure I'm still in view. Y'all yell at me if I'm not. So what I should have done is drawn this out because now have to be really careful with the leather being wet because whatever I do now, it kind of sticks, kind of stays that way, you know? Yeah, offset, James. That's kind of what I was thinking too. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get this border laid out before I do that, though. Now that I remember that I have to do it. Told Scooter that I'd be working on this in the live today. I sent him the link. Hopefully, he's joined us. He is a retired police, so I was perfectly okay doing this because Pops was a sheriff, and just kind of hits home a little bit, you know. All right, there's our border. So then we'll run through here. Oh, where we at? James shouting everybody out, I see. Well, there's another way or a better way to do this, but this is the only way I've got. There's a thing called a push beveler that you do this part and then you run it through. So then we got to do this edge. Then we can lay out our letters and then figure out what our All right, now there we go. So that's going to be blue, and then this is going to be dark brown, and then saddle tan, and then the letters are going to be the natural color plus blue in these panels. So, see, I'm glad I did that because now there she is, S and D. Down back in the. Let's catch up with some. Oh, that's the worst part is going back and forth. What's up, Dave? Yeah, Rod. Um, there's been a couple. Had it. Yours is really cool. And that's the first time I've done those. Done this letter stamp. The color combination's really, really good. And then uh the first skull slip that I did had really, really good color, a really good color combination. I wish I'd have kept that one, but the guy wanted it, so what you gonna do, you know? But yeah, there's been a few things that I've made that I kind of wish I could have kept. I've actually tried to um make it again, and it just didn't wasn't the same, you know. So let's do a little cleaning up here. So now we're gonna bevel, not bevel. We're gonna do our border, and it's gonna be the same as this. Looks like a river pebble around it. And this is a thicker leather too. This is 7, 8 ounce, so I can get really, really deep impressions. So I'm actually hitting it quite a bit harder too. So got a good burnish going on. That's it. But I do know that we are going to go around, go ahead and get our stitch lines on this. And then all right, there's our stitch lines. And then I'm actually going to do rivets right here and here instead of sewing them. So it'll be sewn all the way around. Around these are going to be the belt loops right here, and then it'll be riveted. I thought about cutting back up and doing that, but might be too much sewing. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it and kind of go. Maybe come back to it. I don't know. Maybe come back down and loop that. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it, that might be cool to kind of go around there, but I can come back to it. Not a big deal. So that one's done. Where are we at? No skull to your wife, Mike. Don't worry about that. Excuse me. Ooh, that was a gross burp. Go ahead and go ahead and work on this Celtic knot one. So this is just our borders. Yeah. Me and Mike Adams were talking yesterday about a slip for him, and I had shown him one. He's like, just not the skulls. The wife don't like the skulls. So I was like, hey man, gotta keep the wife happy, man. Gotta keep mama happy. So, which I get it. I had gotten those skull stamps for a specific project. So now that that project is over, they're just kind of they're here. So do this smaller. I've got one of the microphones turned off. Who is that? JC Fresh. That's how. I'm using my phone microphone, which is right here, and then the camera running off the computer's here. So I've got the computer one turned off, and then just using the mic off of my phone. Because if I do it opposite and leave the microphone on the computer, it echoes regardless if the one on the phone is off. And I'm still playing with it too, so I'm sure there's a way. Um, as I'm sure there's more audio settings like noise canceling and stuff on the computer. But yeah, that's how. There you go, man. You can't beat that. 45 years, man. Congrats, Mike. That's just something you don't get anymore these days. I mean, and I'm one of those. I've been married 3 times, so just don't pick them, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I finally learned on this one. She's a good one. She's a good keeper. All right, we'll go ahead and do the back, and then I'll worry about the. Um, I do like the crown. What is this? Two. It's a heavy 2 1/4, so I need to be 1 1/8. Yeah, I can do a German flag. That would actually be easier. James. So I've had a couple people ask me already about different flags now that they've seen the Scottish flag. So um, those are, I mean, that's just three colors and some straight lines. The American flag would probably be the hardest with all the stars and everything to make it, to make it look right if you did the whole flag. Let me get back in there. But yeah, German flag wouldn't be no big deal. You need a German flag one? Yeah, Nudge. Amen to that too, brother. Amen to that. And then what basket stamp do we want to use on this one? I think I'll do that offset one. I'll run it corner to corner. Oh, Tony's new knife? Is Tony wanting it or you just asking for a friend? All right, let's do one right here. Yeah, France would be an easy flag. All of those 3 panel flags like that would be easy. An Australian flag would be really cool. British flag would be really cool. I'd love to do a British flag. That would be, and really for the challenge of it, because it's got a lot of intricacies. Intricacies, is that a word? How do I want to go about that one? It's a drum. Yeah. Yeah, Rob. They can be like that, man. Got to play with the spacing a little bit on these last two. Pins and pin blades, man. What's up? That would be a good one for an Arthur Wright. I've got some ideas for an Ashley one. I really want to like hand do his logo, that candelabra logo. Um, but it would have you'd have to run it sideways. Like it would have to be like looking at it like this instead of it being up and down. So I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. Be really cool to have a stamp made, like his logo stamp made, but I think that's already been asked about and was shot down pretty quick. So, um, which is fine. Hell, I don't care. All right, there's our back. Mikey over the pond. What up, Mr. Newman? Newman, as Jerry Seinfeld said. Newman. Oh, sound like Amazon. Or the kid is back. He wanted Amazon. My son wanted potato soup one night this week. Wife said, go to the store and get the stuff. So she gave him a list. He went to the store to go get it. So I think we'll have potato soup Tuesday because he'll be home Tuesday. There's a couple of places, Cliff. You can get them on Amazon. There is but the only bad thing about the ones on Amazon is you just send them the artwork and hope that you get it back and it's right. Um, because they don't like give you a proof or anything. Now the one that I had do my maker's mark was a little bit more. It was $70, but we went back and forth a few times with proofs, and this is what it's going to look like. And he sent me a proof in CAD before he cut it. And that was out of California. There's like Texas Leather Goods does them, I think, and there's a few companies that do them. But yeah, it's possible. Yeah, Mikey, I bet you do. After that damn firestorm of a sale on Discord yesterday, and then you're probably already like normal stuff you already had set out. That was a hell of a good time, man. Cool. There's I've been doing a little extra around my logo. So let's see here. Oh, what are we carrying? I mean, I ain't even gone over that. We're all nice people here. Let's see here. All my pocket of stuff. So in my pockets today, and this is one of my small caddy, small keeper. This is an Arthur Wright spear point. Let's get in there just like that. This is such a versatile size knife, and I mean you can do anything with it. Just because it's a small knife doesn't mean it's weak. Because by any means, if you've got an Arthur Wright or an English made knife of any kind, they're not weak. And then this is a twisted assisted senator pattern, and this is camo micarta. This was a UK blade. Is it Blade Show or Sharp Show exclusive? I think there was only 12 of these made, and I just happened to luck out and get one. So really, really happy to have this. Been using it. It's got that cool twisted assisted Tang stamp, if you can see it. This needs more pocket time. This is just all there is to it. So that's my carry, and then one of the early minimalist wallets that I've got two or three different wallets, and I just use the same one over and over. All right, let's sort out the knot on this one. I really wanted to do a round one, and I may still, but the round one doesn't fit in the tooling window. I'd have had to make this another half-inch wider for that one to fit. And I don't want to do another one of these because I don't like repeating stuff. I thought about doing, because this one's a little different. I thought about doing that and then do the round part up top. Um, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Talk myself into it. That was easy, huh? Now the trick is to getting it even. I think it is. Then I think. All right. I think that'll work. I can figure that one out. Blade shape. Oh, yeah. Two great blade shapes. Yeah. The spear point you can't beat, man. It's just, you can't. Let's do a little something different here. I'm going to do the outside so I can get it beveled, and then I'll worry about coming back in and doing the inside. So I have an idea to make it a little bit different. But I'm going to have no, I'm going to need, I think. James, have a good night, brother. You'll see. It is 34 degrees. Why is there a fly in here? Jeez. All right. All right. Be right back. Yeah, that turned out. And then I'll have to carve all this, but hell, might as well. Might as well. Might as well. Hell, y'all just sitting around not doing nothing. All right, that's all of it cut. Oh God. Makes it look easy. Yeah. Trust me, there's been enough leather fly across this shop that um oh, excuse me. I was getting tired that I've learned. Trust me. There's a toolbox right there. And there's probably 15 or 20 slips behind it from where I've just gotten mad and thrown it and been like, I'm done. So it has been call it a labor of love, maybe. It has been a learning experience for sure. I mean, at this point, I did 100 numbered slips, and I've probably done another 100 of those, another 100 non-numbered slips, and then all the pancake sheaths and belts now, and I've probably done 300 or 400 pieces of leather. So, I mean, can I pet that dog? You pet that dog. Um, it's like anything else. The more you do it, the more effortless it looks. Is that right? Effortless. I don't know. Effortlessly. Oh man, Mike, that's a full-time job, brother. Easier. Tony, god dang. Easier. FFS. I can't say what that means. For F sakes is what that means. Y'all can fill in the blanks if you so choose. Oh man. Effortlesslying. God dang, Holden. Just made my head hurt with that one. Holden, I totally forgot to send you those pictures of those two knives. After the cell extravaganza on Discord last night, I kind of crashed out a little bit. Can I pet that dog? Nige has one of those big monster dogs, man. I've seen pictures. What kind of dog is it, Nige? Like a wolfhound of some sort? Brother Cliff, we'll see you later, man. Have a good night. Sure did. My phone died, fellas, so we're just on the overhead. I don't have I don't have a charger out here. So we'll just run the overhead. How about that? Or we can switch back and forth, I guess. But can y'all still hear me? Anatolian Shepherd, 52 kilograms. Yep, that's big dog. Thought I had enough charge on my phone, but I guess not. Oh, was I breaking up? Yeah, phone died. So we'll just run the overhead. I ain't stressing it. Good thing that the computer's running the live and not the phone. And we're still half battery on the computer, so Romulans are taking over. Hey, what up, dude? Long time no see, homie. Is that all of it, finally? Nope. These knots take forever. Now that's it. Yeah, that's it. Uh, Eli, I hope you're doing all right, brother. I'm going to add some little cuts here and there to help accentuate the look of the weave on this. Give it more depth, I guess you could say. Man, appreciate you, E. Just out here doing the thing, you know. I set out to do damn good work. And here we are, damn good work. At least I think so. Snare is playing E. No, I'm doing all right. I still got lots to learn, lots to get better at, but we're getting there. The haters still hating, so I guess we're doing something right. Oh, there's one. Oh, I should have started that other slip. They're getting wet. There she is. I think that's it. Not too bad. That one's done. Do we want to start another one? Y'all feel like hanging out for a little longer? What time is it? 4:30? Mm. Oh man. Oh. Big E is in the chat. Tony, you'd be surprised. That's all I'm gonna say. All I am gonna say. Oh, excuse me. That right there is what I'm really stoked about. Is that one? Then I'd have to sew that. Instead of doing, I'll just do the rivet like I talked about. We could do another panel though. That might be kind of cool. I got to let this case up a little bit. So let's draw us out some. Where's that? So I got to do these rivets too. No, Eli, I don't, brother. I've got a trapper one that I've used for myself that I've only carried once or twice. Um, if you're interested in that one, maybe. Um, Shoot me an email, Eli. Um, or what size are you looking for? You looking for something for like a folding hunter size, like buck 110? You looking for like a trapper size? It depends on what you're looking for. Yeah, I think we can add to that. Nige, see you. Trapper. I've got one. I've carried it once or twice. I made it for myself. That's all I got. Um, like made up and ready. If you want that one, I'd sell it to you for a little bit of a discount since I've already kind of carried it once or twice. Shoot me an email. Somebody there's my email, Eli. Um, Hit me up, man. We'll figure it out. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, boy. I like that. That's a lot better right there. Just adding those two things. All right, man. Hit me up, dude. We'll talk about it. It's that little bit right there, man. I like it. Yeah, Tony, I'll be around, brother. I'm about done. I don't know if I'm gonna start that other one tonight. I may just wait until tomorrow. Excuse me. See you, Tony. Ooh-wee. Fellas, I think I'm actually gonna call it. I don't know that I'm gonna start this one tonight. My eyes have gotten tired, everything else. So, well, with that being said, everybody, glad y'all were able to hang out. And until next time, see you later. Peace. Maybe we won't have a dead phone.